Hi students, welcome to lesson number 10, class 9. It is Kathmandu. Introduction of Kathmandu lesson. Already I asked you questions. So I am going to teach the lesson. This lesson is written by Vikram Seth. Vikram Seth. He is well-known writer from our India. While he was traveling from China to India via Tibet and Nepal, he discovered and he visited Kathmandu. This pronunciation is Kathmandu lesson, and it is an extract from Heaven Lake. He wrote a book. That book name is Heaven Lake. From that Heaven Lake, this Kathmandu lesson was taken, and you are going to know. My dear students, I get a cheap room in the center of town and sleep for hours. Well, when he entered in Kathmandu, or when he entered there he got a cheap room in the center of town and sleep for hours. There he slept. Next day morning, with Mr. Shah's son and nephew. There are two people, Mr. Shah's son and nephew. Along with them, I visit the two temples in Kathmandu that are the most sacred to Hindus and Buddhists. Vikram Seth visited two temples in Kathmandu. In this Kathmandu place, Vikram Seth visited two temples. Those two temples which belong to most sacred. Sacred means holy. Holy to Hindu religious people as well as Buddhist people. So sacred, those two temples are sacred temples to Hindus and as well as Buddhists. At Pashupatinath temple outside, which a sign proclaims, outside of the temple there is a temple. The temple name is Pashupatinath temple. In that temple, outside of the temple, there is a sign, or there is a quotation, or there is a sentence which is written in, that is entrance for Hindus only. Entrance for the Hindus only. Entrance for the only Hindu religious people only. Outside of the temple, the Pashupatinath temple, it is written that sentence is entrance for the Hindus only. There is an atmosphere of febrile confusion. The meaning of proclaim is given in your textbook, that is make known publicly or officially. Make known publicly or officially. What is that officially, publicly? Entrance for the Hindus only. It is public statement. Febrile. There at the temple there is an atmosphere of febrile confusion. What is that confusion? Febrile confusion. This meaning is also given in your textbook. That means hurried activity. He observed hurried activity outside of the temple. That question was asked to you in your previous classes. So outside of the temple there is hurried activity or complete chaos. Many people are shouting, and some people are selling something, and there are different people. Those are confusion. It is a febrile confusion to the narrator. He is the author and as well as the narrator. Narrator means one who says the story or one who explains the story. Here Vikram Seth explains the story about his journey when he is coming from China to India via Tibet and Nepal. He visited a place. That place is Kathmandu. In that Kathmandu, he visited two temples. Those temples are sacred temples to two religious people. Those sacred temples are first one belongs to Hindus and second one belongs to Buddhists. Here first one is Pashupatinath temple. Outside of the temple there is a febrile confusion, hurried activity is going on at the outside of the temple. There priests are there, hawkers are there, devotees are there, tourists, cows, monkeys, pigeons, dogs roam through the grounds. Hawkers. The meaning of hawker means a peddler, huckster who travels. Huckster means one who travels door to door or step by one door to another door. They knock on all doors. Hucksters who travels about to sell easily transportable goods. So those are called hawkers. These hawkers, there are at the outside of the temple or inside of the temple or near the temple or at the premises of the temple. There are priests, there are hawkers, there are devotees of God, tourists, cows, monkeys, pigeons and dogs. We offer a few flowers to God. These people, they offer few flowers. There are so many worshippers that some people trying to get the priest's attentions are elbowed aside by others pushing their way to the front. There are some worshippers are there worshipping. Worshipping means praying to God. There are some people, they are worshippers. What are they doing? That some people trying to get priests' attentions. They want to get the attention of priests. How do they want to get the attention of priests? They want to get the attention of the priests are elbowed aside by others pushing their way to the front. Some people are there, they do like this and they push like this. They push right side, they push left side, they push from left to right, left right, and they don't think about the people, those who are in front of them, and they want to push them. They want to get the attention of priests and they want to visit the God and they want to see the God and they want to worship the God. That's why they don't mind about the people, those who are standing beside of them and those who are standing in front of them. They push with their elbow without saying anything. Side please also they don't say. They just push with their elbows. A princess of the Nepalese royal house appears. When they were all the people they are pushing each other, immediately a princess of Nepal appeared. Suddenly what happened? Everyone bows and makes way. Everyone, they bowed their head and they made a way. Hey princess, prince or king. When prince, king or princess, when they are coming, what do they do? Courtiers are the people who are there in front of them. What do they do? Immediately they bow their heads and they say pranam. They say namaste. And what do they do? They give way to kings. They give way to queens. They give way to prince. They give way to princess. By bowing their heads. So they bowed their heads and they made a way. While a king was going on, many people, the people, courtiers, they say, what do they say? Raja the Raja, Raja Martanda, Raja Vikramarka, Bahubarak, in that way. In our Telugu language, they say, and they say, they bow their heads. And in English also, my majesty and generally my majesty, they say, and they bow their head and they give way. By the main gate, a party of saffron clad. Some people are there who wore saffron clad, C-A-L-A-D, clad means saffron cloth. There are some people who wore saffron clothes or saffron clad. They are Westerners. They are Westerners. Those Westerners wore saffron clad or saffron cloth, and they are struggling for permission to enter into the temple of Pashupatinath. They are struggling at the outside of the temple. They are struggling to enter into the temple. They are struggling. Though they won saffron clad or saffron cloth, they were struggling because they were Westerners. Western people, they are Western people or Westerners. That's why they are struggling. Why are they struggling? Because the policeman isn't convinced that they are the Hindus. Because the policeman aren't convinced. The policeman isn't convinced that those Westerners or those Western people, though they wore saffron cloth or saffron cloth, which is sacred cloth for Hindus, though they wore that saffron cloth, policemen aren't convinced, and they are not allowing those Western people to enter into the temple, because it is clearly written, and that is what is that? The Hindus, only Hindus are allowed to enter the temple. Only Hindus are allowed to enter the temple. It is clearly written. That's why policemen aren't convinced, and they didn't allow those Western people to enter into the temple. Immediately, a fight breaks out between two monkeys. Suddenly, there is a fight broke out between two monkeys. One chases the other. A monkey is chased by another monkey who jumps onto a Shivalinga. Onto a Shivalinga, a monkey jumps onto Shivalinga, then runs screaming around the temples and down the river. Around the temples, down the river, that monkey is screaming. Screaming means a loud cry. By crying, making sound, that monkey is crying. The holy, down to the river, the holy Bhagamati. There is a river, holy Bhagamati. Bhagamati river is there. Bhagamati. Bhagamati river is there. That flows below. A corpse is being cremated on its banks. Corpse means dead body. And cremated means to burn something ashes. To burn something ashes. My dear students, to explain this corpse and cremated, it takes time. That's why see you in the next part. Bye.